Reunion. Hello, y'all. I was selling crack on a private jet up in the hell and back. But no confusion, this a reunion. Hello, y'all. Welcome back. Get murder here. He counting money. He said, "Can man, the hell with rap. I'm only here to shit on niggas and piss on bitches. Welcome, ass. I bought jewelry and bikes, nigga. Black Benzes and white Vickers. Now I'm out here and I'm looking for more chandeliers and light fixtures. Nah. I don't like niggas, what's wrong with me? I'm a hype nigga, but this 44 turn to Michael Jordan. I look and say, take flight, nigga.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is. This episode is sponsored by Underdog. The app is an easy way to make some cash just by making picks on your favorite players. Underdog is available in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, and New York, just to name a few. Underdog is offering promos every day all October, so make sure to use code MACE, CAM, or STAT to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash with your first deposit and get a Kirk Cousins free pick. He just needs 1 yard for you to get your money up so you can support the show by hitting the link in the bio and downloading the Underdog app today. I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts Mase and Cam.
Killer was good, man.
Bro, how you doing today?
Man, we're matching up here, man.
Oh, yeah.
San Antonio.
I never intend to match.
The Raiders. You're the Raiders. I'm like San Antonio right now.
I just dress to get fresh. You guys do the team thing. I just do it for myself.
I don't even do that.
I don't do things to try and compare myself to teams. That's you and Stats thing. I wore red today for the Heat. I'm in Michigan blue. I just like to wear tailor-made suits. You gotta look at them. Look.
I kind of figured he was going to say I like that kind of talk, you know.
Yeah, listen, man. Hey, man, listen. I like it too.
Okay.
First person I seen with that was Kim Kardashian. First time I ever seen one of those.
These days, this is how I have to walk around, you know.
Hey, man, listen, man. I'm happy you back, man.
Yeah.
I prefer it like this, to be honest with you. I actually prefer it like this. If you want to if you feel more comfortable to do the show like this, it's fine with me. You know, listen, I'm into the theatrics. You know, just say it's my go tomorrow. I'll come in. You know I'll come in tomorrow, man.
Well, today we are joined with our analyst, Michael Irvin. We can definitely hear you laughing in the background. What do you think of the glasses?
Man, come on, man. No way.
Hey, Mike, some people shine so bright they need protection from the sun, Mike.
I can dig it. But listen to me as I'm sitting here watching, and I'm hearing this, and it sounds real and authentic. But ain't no way, dog. Y'all, out of all the ties in this whole big old ass world, y'all put out the same exact tie without talking to each other? Ain't nobody said that to each other?
The same tie.
It may look like that.
It looks similar.
It does look like it from far.
Yeah. Mike,
Man,
Mike,
listen,
real
man.
quick. Hold on, real quick before
That's close enough.
Mike,
Close
before we get to our tie,
What's up?
you got a studious shirt tied around your
Yeah,
neck
Mike.
like a banana paws. Like, yo, what is the yellow on yellow with the tie? With the
Look at the pants. You know what I mean?
What you was playing golf today?
Mike, are you wearing mustard, Mike?
Where you coming
Looking like a rich white guy going boating. Or,
where are you coming from? Where you at?
No. I'm at the hotel in L.A. But this is a new look. I usually rock it on Mondays on the new show.
Okay.
But today I just wanted to drop it on Wednesday also. You know what I mean? Because everybody's getting into this is how you guys have changed the industry. And it's so funny that we're talking about this. Remember, all the TV shows, everybody wore the suits.
Mm-hmm.
But then you guys brought out shows and everybody's coming in, relaxing. All the audience has gotten used to this. So now the networks are following this lineup. Everybody come relax. Then I'm looking at y'all clean it in the church house mouse. Yo, wait a minute. You see what I'm saying?
See,
I
you
bought
know,
all these suits. Y'all have changed the game.
yeah.
The game.
You know what it is, Mike?
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no,
What's that?
we come casual on the weekdays, or we miss a flight and got to be here late or whatever. But the thing about it is, people were clean cut, but they wasn't like, yo, fuck them niggas. So you got the clean cut with the, man, fuck them niggas. You put it together, people is confused. They like, oh shit, because when we first started the show, they said, I remember people wasn't sure where to find us when we first started the show and everything else. They was like, yo, they letting Cam and them cursing on ESPN? Because people don't know. Mase curse is minimal. Like, you gotta piss him off. It seemed like he cursed a lot because he gets to the point. He's real
Just
like
carry some of the weight that you put out.
Yeah, no. He know how to slice you without cursing. You know what I'm saying? I like to get to the straight butcher knife pause, and get to it. But I remember we was doing the show and they was like, yo, they could curse on ESPN now? And I'm like, yeah, that's what we wanted people to think. But now they cursing at 12 o'clock in the afternoon on ESPN for real. So
It's crazy.
Right. That thing is changing, man. You guys all got a hand in that because of the way you do things and the way you handle it. Now, but you guys do look exactly alike out there. I don't know what you're thinking. What's the difference in what you're wearing? But it looks and it's clean. It's clean. It's nice. It looks great. So you look, But
I'm not really with all the twinning.
It's a different look. It's a different look. That's it. Only the Florida boy, I'll wear a different style, man. Everybody likes this new style.
No, I think
too.
Once I seen the pants, I was like, okay, I see what you're going for. I see what's going on. I'm not mad at it.
Right.
Yeah.
And dog, y'all get it. No one one of the hardest niggas in the world.
Yeah. Let them know. Let them know. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh shit, nigga. Nigga knocked the whole shit over. Yeah. He ain't playing no games. That's what I'm talking about, Mike. Yo, Mase,
you know what
have you ever, let me ask both of y'all real quick before we get the show started. Did you guys ever be in matching outfits with your girlfriends?
Oh, never.
What about you, Mike?
Mike have.
Have you ever wore a matching outfit with your girl?
You don't remember everything. CTE, I'm letting it play right now. Early on, dog. Come on, man. I go way back. I'm a little older than you guys, man. I'm talking about when we first started getting some money. Dreams about this stuff. Yeah, me and my lady, we put on some stuff that was the same. I was like, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think when I was in 6th grade, I had the Benetton outfit for Easter. Me and my shorty, we went Benetton on them one Easter. That's the last thing I remember. It wasn't the same, but we was both Benetton out. I know people don't know what Benetton, but I was that shit for a little minute.
Did y'all ever have the airbrush sweater with each other name on it?
Yeah, I had that. That made you realize that you love me if you had the airbrush name on my shit from Great Events from Six Flags. Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay.
Hey, speaking of, before we start, let's do this since you mentioned it, guys. I think let's make sure we got to bring pics in.
Yeah.
Our Halloween costumes. Let's see who do the best. Let's see who just. I never. But I think that'll be fun.
Yeah, let's do that. We did it last year.
Let's do that.
We did it last year.
Right. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
do
I
that.
killed it. I won. I was OJ.
Yeah, he was OJ. He had the jersey and
I
everything.
had OJ's real jersey, OJ's real helmet. I came out and met OJ, he gave me everything, shoulder pads, all that shit. Let's do it. I'm with all that. I like that.
Competition begins.
Mike likes starting that shit. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
You put that man's stuff back on to win a Halloween contest. This man gave you this out of his heart and soul.
No, he knew what I was. No, he ain't give it to me. I had to take it back afterwards. Like it was the real Buffalo. Yeah, he let me borrow the real Buffalo Bills helmet, the shit from the '70s, the real
with the one bar.
Yeah, it was the real shit. Like I that was a rental. He didn't give it to me.
Yeah, I was okay. I'm gonna let it go from there. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so
There we
let's
go.
start with Davante Adams. So the Raiders wide receiver informed the team that he prefers to be traded. Mike, after hearing that, what do you think of the request? And then what teams do you think would be a good landing spot for him to go to?
I was shocked, guys, because I was one of the guys that was there. You know, Antonio Pierce is one of my dogs. You know, I spent a lot of time with him when I was first working out in New York, and he had just retired. You know, we were both kind of in that retiring stage, kind of working each other and walking each other through it. Now, I went out there when he got the job. I went out there. And when I was out there, two people I talked to, when I went, they had me address the team and everything. The two people I talked to was Matt Crosby and Davante Adams. And those guys were standing up fighting to make sure Antonio Pierce got the job. So to see this about face, it is surprising because, you know, those guys were talking about doing it and doing it together and winning together. This is after, remember, he came over there to the Raiders to play with Derek Carr. And Josh McDaniels got fired, Derek Carr got traded, and so now he reconnected with Antonio Pierce, and now somehow they have gotten here. So yeah, that's sad to see that happen. But oh my God! First, there's the places I think he fits perfectly. It would be blasphemy if they send him to Kansas City because he fits perfectly there, and they don't need any more help. It would be great for him if they send him to New York because they really need him. And now you're seeing some of the things that Garrett Wilson is starting to chirp about because Garrett Wilson is 6 feet, 180 pounds. I had a stat today where he had 175 plays outside, 20 targets. So sometimes when you're that small, it's tough to make plays outside. So now you put a Davante Adams outside and a Garrett Wilson inside. You're doing great things, you know. So you go there and he can do great things. I mean, but not to be a homer, but I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say it.
Here we go.
The Cowboys, Mike.
Best place for him, and it would be like manna from heaven to the Dallas Cowboys. Is to get Davante Adams.
CD Lambs. You want CD Lamb chop, and you want Davante.
No, together. Remember what I told you guys?
No, but that's what I'm saying. You just want it all, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, wait a minute. What's wrong with me? Everybody out here pushing it's open season right now. Get dropped on stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with that right now. You know, I told y'all they need another offensive weapon. This dude will erase all the mess up from the offseason. Because even if we go back and rewind, there's nobody you could have gotten this offseason any better than Davante Adams. I know God. I know I shouldn't have gone to that hotel room. I shouldn't have done all of that thing. I know ain't no way you're going to let this happen. I know I messed that up. I'm sorry. But if it did, oh my gosh, that's all I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, Mike, you gotta chill out. Out of all of the landing spots, why would you say the Cowboys?
What else would he say, Mase? What else would he say?
Yeah, I mean,
what else would he say?
That's a good spot, though. It's a good spot for him.
As a new kid in the school, Mike, this is bad, Mike. I mean,
good spot for him.
Well, I think Kansas City will be an overkill for us, you know, because I think we're already doing pretty well. To add him to the team will definitely be overkill. But I think of two places that come to mind that he could do a reuniting with, and it'll be a perfect reunion. And that's with the Jets. He can reunite with Aaron Rodgers because he did play with him for about, what was that, about 8 years that they played together. And then he could reunite with what's the other team I'm thinking about?
Derek Carr.
Yep.
Saints.
Derek Carr with the Saints. Either of those two teams, I think, will be phenomenal for him because he already have the chemistry with the quarterback. He already kind of know the routes that he run. They know his routes. They know which hand to throw it to, all that type of stuff. I think it will cut down with some of the reallocating the time of getting back in the swing of things with a new team. It could take all of that time away because they already have that history. They already have summer camps in. They already have years of experience of playing in hard times and hard games. And I think that would be the best fit for him. And I think when you think about Pierce telling the reporters that he can't even speak about when he last spoke to him, to Adams,
That bothers me.
is a real problem. That lets you know he's out the door.
Thanks.
It's not just something they're looking into. This is happening in real time.
Yeah, Mase, also, but Mase, I appreciate you bringing that up, man, because that's the part that bothers me.
Yeah.
And I hate that it happens, but it does. When we let people, because we all know about it. We all have people that work for us, and they're in there speaking on our behalf.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to warn, especially my brethren, make sure your ear is in those meetings. Make sure, you know what I mean, that whatever they're going back and forth about is just your money and not their own personal stuff. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what trips me out. To tell you guys, 2 football players, and you guys were connected that much, somehow, some way, we got to get around all of the people that talk for us and make sure we talk. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because when you got the wrong people doing that, it could go really well. I meant really wrong.
I'm just going to be totally honest with you. If we're picking a landing spot, me personally, I'm going with the Jets. You got spoiled. It's like, I talk about this a lot, Mike, on the show about being, and I'm relating this to a record company. When you're in the best record company and they're taking care of you and you're doing everything and all you got to do is get in the booth and rap, and your marketing is right and your promotion is right and your tour is set up, and all you got to do is show up and rap and then go do your show. Everything is honky-dory until you don't have a really good deal. And then you got to figure out how to do things for yourself. Who's running marketing? Who's running promotion? Why isn't this playing on radio? Why isn't this spinning on so-and-so? And that's what Davante Adams had. You had Aaron Rodgers at the beginning of your career. You had Aaron Rodgers, my nigga. Now, you missed the title run. I dig it. And you did stick it out for 6-7 years there. I understand that. But you had Aaron Rodgers. And then when you go, and not only you had Aaron Rodgers, you had him through a couple MVP seasons as well. 2 or 3, at least 2. You had the creme de la creme. And you go find out Derek Carr is not Aaron Rodgers. He's cool. He's good. But he's not Aaron Rodgers. Now your quarterback is Timmy 2 times. I don't know who the fuck their quarterback is. He's throwing you the ball, and he's not Aaron Rodgers. But this is what happened when you want your money. I'm not knocking, don't take the money, but you could have stayed in Green Bay. They wasn't giving you what you wanted. I dig it. I understand it. You got to get paid. Y'all was on the cusp of getting back to the Super Bowl, but never made it. You like, man, I did 7, man. I got to go get my money. I dig it. You got your money, and now you see what you stuck with.
Now he's playing with the Bears.
Yeah. Now you see what you stuck with. You wanted to get your money. You got it. Now you don't like it. You got it, and you don't like it. Now you want to be traded. And I dig it. So to me, honestly, and Aaron Rodgers isn't seeming like he's having the best time in New York with the Jets as well. I know we still got a lot of football left to play. But I think that'll be a great reunion. I don't think Derek Carr worked out with him ever. The best success he ever had is with Aaron Rodgers, and I think that's the best success that he has moving forward. All I can say is you got paid. You can't cry. You could have took less money, stayed in Green Bay, and possibly Aaron Rodgers may not have wanted to leave Green Bay. The number 1 receiver is gone. Now he already don't fuck with his coaches. You see Aaron Rodgers just be having an attitude problem. He don't like nobody. That nigga pushed his coach the other day after he scored a touchdown, told him, don't be hugging me and all that shit.
No, dude.
He pushed the nigga off. Don't be hugging me and all that. He tells LaFleur in Green Bay, he don't know more than me because LaFleur's kind of young. I think Aaron may be older than LaFleur by a year or 2. And he's like, I'm not really thinking I have to respect him like that because I actually won a Super Bowl. I'm actually been in the league longer and playing longer than him. Aaron Rodgers has zero respect for a lot of people, and I think he does have respect for Davante Adams. So maybe that'd be a great reunion, but you wanted your money, you got it. It didn't say get $140 million for 5 years and you win. That wasn't in the contract, nigga. You got paid. This is what comes with it.
Okay.
And let me drop Coach down for that. I must say I honor him. And we're talking about Davante Adams here because I know that move when you start thinking quarterback to quarterback. And then Green Bay, remember, came out and said, oh, we would have paid him. Yeah, shut the hell up. What are you shut up?
Right.
You know what I mean? We would have. So when they say that, they just say that afterwards. They just say that afterwards.
Right.
But here's what was important with what he did, which I'm happy with. I would always be with you guys 100% of the time. Not 99.9, 100% of the time. But this time, I'll give you the one reason I was happy. He made that decision, which probably wasn't the best decision for his career individually, but the best decision for all receivers that come after him career decisively. You see, he was part of that big shift. Receivers had gotten to a number at 20 million. But him and Tyreek Hill in that movement jumped it to 30. And now these guys are pushing for 34 and 35. I know Davante didn't have an ending like he wanted, but I got to honor the man for moving the machine for the receivers that are coming after us, if you know what I mean.
No, absolutely. Listen, I'm not knocking his decision. I'm not saying it was a bad decision or a good decision. I'm saying you made the decision.
Yeah.
Now you want to leave the decision that you made. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, Mike, if it's good, bad, or indifferent. I have no opinion on that.
Right.
I'm one of these niggas, my nigga. Go get your money. Go get your money, because we sit here and see all type of NFL players, NBA players selling their Super Bowl and championship rings on the internet for $3,200. So everybody's not going to be financially well off after they play. Now, these new numbers are coming in. If these niggas fuck up this large amount of money that they get in there, then they stupid. But at the end of the day,
You know, we gonna hear about some of them.
Yeah.
Go hear about it.
Yeah,
absolutely. You know it.
Yeah, listen,
You know.
man. Absolutely. But the point being is, I'm not mad at the decision, but the point is, now you want out of the decision that you made when this possibly could have been the road you were going down. So I applaud anybody to go get their money. But if it's 2 years later and shit ain't going right and you want out, you got paid, nigga. And a lot of his money is based on incentives. He only got close to 68 million guaranteed out the 140. So you ain't even really get half of your money guaranteed. That's why niggas want to.
But also now, Ken, he's not just. It's not just him trying to leave either. Mm-hmm. He wasn't trying to do that. It's the only thing they can garner from anyone in the league is offer him up as an asset. Mm-hmm. And I believe this way the discourse started happening. Okay, you could say, well, Matt Crosby must be quite an asset too. I'm sure some people know him or want him. But given the difference, it's the difference. I told somebody today, I said, oh, no. They told me, well, Cowboys got too many run problems. Yeah, you're not going to be able to fix all them holes in that bucket. The run defense, you ain't got enough Play-Doh, clay, whatever it takes to pile up and fix all them holes. But what you got on offense, this one dude would. You see what I mean? That's the kind of talent he is. So, it's just, yeah. And for him, he tried, and he probably wanted to. But they say, just like, we ain't got nobody else. And we can't sit here. So you got to be the only thing we offer up. And yeah, that's where they are.
Well, listen, Mike, I'm totally not disagreeing with you. I'm not. Everything you say, I take in the knowledge until this has something to do with the Cowboys, and I just zone the fuck out. But what I'm saying is this: if you're coming around moping and complaining, and you're hurt when people may not think you're hurt, I'm going to start making phone calls too. Let niggas be around here moping on the job. Word? I'll get you the fuck out of here, man. I don't like your attitude. I'm not going to be around it. If you keep complaining, niggas, and I'm not saying this happening. You know way more than me.
But no, I'm with you on that, buddy. I'm with you on that because I said to myself, like, wait a minute. And when we were talking about it on the other show, we're talking about it and we're looking into it. Some people said when Coach Pierce said some people made business decisions, they were talking about him. I said, no, it's impossible. This dude here works hard. He runs hard. And usually a business decision, I never thought about it from a receiver standpoint because I thought it would be visible. Business decision is I'm shielding my body from pain, but I'm collecting all my money. You know what I mean? So I didn't see him flinching from throws and let balls get away. So I couldn't imagine they were talking about Davante Adams. So I that's the part that confused me. But I'm with you on that. If this had gotten so bad to where you're in the locker room and you're dividing things and that's how you turn around and lose to a team that you should have beat, then yeah, you got to make moves. And if that's what they're doing, they got to do that.
Yeah, this is really just when a good idea goes bad. That's all it really is. I think when he thought about it, he was going out there, he was going to get his money, and you were going to a city you really thought you was going to have fun in. So anybody looking
Go
for
home. He's from the area, guys. He's from that area.
yeah, so he's looking like this is going to be a great place to be, and I'm going to get my money, and it's just a good idea went bad.
Okay. So now let's discuss Tyreek Hill. So he tweeted, woke up to trade news, exciting. So he's made it clear that he is happy in Miami. But after hearing all of this speculation, do you guys believe it would make sense for him to go anywhere else, Mike?
No. Well, not given the information that we have at this time, and the only thing we can do is make decisions from the information given. I suspect that Tua will be playing football again. And if that's the case, Tyreek has made no bones about where he wants to be and how much he loves where he is. So if I know I got 3 more weeks, I got Tua back, I can fight this fight, before I go somewhere else and not be happy. I feel Tyreek likes not just the life on the field, but the life off the field in Miami. Brings the best out of the cheetah. You know what I mean? Cheetahs like to roam in warm weather. As far as I know, I don't know.
That was a good one, Mike. I think whenever someone makes the statement that they're excited about the trade news, I think that's always like an underlying meaning to something that we're yet to realize or know about. It seems kind of sinister when he says something like that because it would be so easy to just say, I woke up today. I'm not going nowhere, but to say excited about trade rumors is really kind of alarming. I think with Tua being on the injured reserve, I think he probably is not thinking about moving, but definitely considering it, and the team may be doing the same if they're thinking about their long-term future, because if Tua is getting hurt and you got Tyreek Hill, you got to start thinking about your future at some point. You can't keep saying we got all of this great talent, but we never win.
Niggas gotta stop taking this money and shit go left. And you wanna leave. Shit go left after you got your money, then niggas wanna leave. Stat, just for clarification, because this is a new, I've read it, but I didn't do any due diligence on it. He wanted to be traded, niggas was talking about trading him. What exactly is happening?
For Tyreek Hill, he didn't say that he wanted to be traded. He's happy in Miami, but now he said he woke up to trade news.
Meaning?
And he just left. He
didn't say. He just left it open like that. Pause.
Biting it and turning it into a cake. All he did was drop a crumb. Everybody's picking that crumb up and turning it into a full cake. The man said earlier this year that he told his agent, "Do your business, but do not get me traded. But now also, we got to understand, these guys too, now, you guys kind of they like to be stroked a little bit, and when they see social media, no, we can't lose Tyreek Hill, we love you. And they know that. They get that. There's a term. Now, I'm not saying anybody is dealing with this term, but they call it Munchausen. I just like the attention. I don't think I'm going anywhere. It's any exciting trade news. They will talk about anybody. It's all exciting, but now he makes people think they're talking about him. That's just kind of Munchausen.
Yeah, look, man. Tyreek got paid. Not only this, it isn't the same thing to me as Davante Adams because Tyreek Hill is a Super Bowl champion. He got his ring. A lot of people started towards, and I'm not saying he's towards the end of their career. It goes like this: you get your ring, then you want your money, or you get your money and then you start trying to chase a ring. He got a ring. He got the money. I don't know what the fuck this is really about. Tua's hurt. I think Tua's going to, pardon me, he's going to be back and look like he was all right. It wasn't like the last concussion from last situation. I know he's going to play football till the wheels fall off. Somebody was going to have to save him from himself one day, or he's going to be out on that field as much as he could be out on that field. I think this has much to do with nothing, like Mike said, my personal opinion.
Okay. Well, we will see what happens. We'll see if he tweets more along the way. But we're going to go to break. When we return, we will get into our NFL Week 5 predictions. Don't go anywhere.
She called this thing about toxic. 4 years and counting. Got you feeling like an option. Maybe I'm my own problem, babe. She tired of hearing I don't know. What's stubborn in me won't fall. Dealing with this thing called trust. But she really thinking about it. Wanna be free. Why am I in this woman? She wanna be free. Hell, I don't wanna see her walk away. I wish somebody told me the rules. Disagreements let her win, then it's cool. Even when I'm right, this ain't about.
Welcome back. Now let's get into our underdog picks of the day. So today, the Falcons will play the Bucks. Underdog has Baker Mayfield at half of an interception. Do you have him higher or lower, Mase?
Lower. That's crazy. Half an interception.
Like, will he throw an interception?
Nah, I'm not going with that. Mayfield's on fire right now. Pause.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him one interception though.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him one higher.
Okay, Mike Evans is at 60.5 receiving yards. Do you have him higher or lower, Cam?
Higher.
High.
Okay, and Kirk Cousins is at 1.5 passing touchdowns. Do you have him higher or lower, Mase?
Higher.
Higher.
Okay. If you like these picks, everyone will receive a 10% profit boost token, and you always get a free pick if you're not already on Underdog. So make sure to support the show and sign up now so you can make your picks too. We are joined back with our analyst, Michael Irvin.
Yo, Mike, real quick. Yesterday, I went to go see the Dallas Mavericks practice. They said, leave them the fuck alone. You jinxing everybody in Texas. I was watching the practice. I said, yo, Mike's on the show. They said, tell Mike stay with the Cowboys. When all that shit and jinx us for the championship. I seen Luka. I seen Klay Thompson. They said, Mike, tell Mike we love him, but stick that shit with the Cowboys. He fucked us up. You went number 11 and you went number 77, and you talk about it made 88, and then you predicted the Mavericks to win, and they said nah. So from the Dallas Mavericks, they said they love you, but please keep it Cowboys. I just meant to deliver that message to you.
You do know, though. You do know. Just a couple of weeks ago, at Nancy Lieberman's big foundation dinner, I did the presentation to one Jason Kidd for the humanitarian award.
Okay.
Put together a hell of a speech describing the coach of the Dallas Mavericks, talked about his responsibility and why we should dub this the most important role in this country. Because their position is to gather, guard, and guide the youth of our America. I put it down. When I brought Jason Garrett, this kid up, he hugged me. It was really emotional. He told me, you can come talk to the team anytime you want. And I'm going to come and reiterate that 11-7-7-88. I'm going to come back. Just let you know.
All right, let me ask you one question before we start. Who's worse?
Come and talk to him, dog.
No, I seen him yesterday in practice. He didn't tell me about you. The players told me. We didn't discuss you. The players said that they seen you on the show and they love you, but you jinxed them. That's all I'm saying. Let me ask you one more question. Who do you think is worse as being a super duper fan / jinx? You or Spike Lee?
Yeah.
Which one is worse? You or Spike Lee is a super fan / jinx to you guys think?
Cool. Hey, they love, man, that's just the love it. You know what that makes it seem like? You know, that's a great point you bring up, though, Cam. Listen, think about this, and I want to enlighten people because I think you stumbled on something, and I don't even know if you know the brilliance of what you're sharing with all these great people. It just seems that way because people like Spike and myself, we've been ride or die with our squad. And you've seen us right there in all the down years. So you say, oh, it must be part of the jinx. No. We're the ones right there carrying them. That's why we suffer with them. They grow up,
Mike, you gotta chill.
and great things gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, Mike.
But it's because we're so committed. You think that. I understand what you're saying. Thanks for sharing with people how committed we've been.
This is what I will say. I'm going to say Spike is worse because the thing about it is it's a two-part scenario for you, Mike. The part of me actually seeing the Dallas, I've been alive long enough to see the Dallas Cowboys win a championship, a few championships actually. I've never been alive to see the Knicks win a championship. But you like Michael Jordan, once you off the field, it's no good no more, bro. You not doing good as a fan. Player, top of the top, boy. Fan, dub it, bro. It's not working.
But
Look.
The reason they come back because they remember the last time they had such a great meal as a Dallas Cowboy. It was at these hands. You understand what I'm saying? It was that. So they come back to listen, and they hope to see someone else present these kind of hands. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
All right, you got it.
But he's not a jinx. He's a good luck charm, and we can.
Good luck charm.
He's a good luck charm for our show. I don't know about nothing else.
In the last Miami game, like people were scared at first, but when he was on the sideline, then we won.
Of Mike.
Yeah, people were tweeting like, "Tell Mike to get off the field," and then we won. I'm like, it's giving good luck charm.
Listen, Mike almost cost y'all that game.
Mike almost cost y'all the season.
Y'all that game
having Mike out there.
The people in the Hall of Fame room, they were telling my handler, because I get the handler. They said, go get him and bring him back to the suite. She said, no, we gotta leave him there. We're mounting the comeback. Leave him in the position. And you left me in the right place. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, dog. You left me on that sideline. I don't know if anything would have changed. But when I'm on that sideline, because how can I take you where I did not go? How can I tell you what I do not know?
Oh, my goodness.
No, I know champions.
Oh, my goodness.
You see what I'm saying?
You got it.
No, I know champions. All right, let me stop.
You got it, baby.
Got me
Sensational.
Go ahead on.
Okay,
Mike.
so let's discuss tonight's game. The Bucks will play the Falcons. They both came off a strong win last week. Mike, who do you think has it this time, the Bucks or the Falcons?
Let me tell you how we get caught up on on how we want to always be totally right, and in the end is where you win with being totally right. I made a statement when Falcons got Kirk Cousins that, oh, they're winning the South right now. I'm taking the Kirk Cousins in the Atlanta Falcons to win the South. I said they remind me of my favorite candidate because they got a quarterback now and they got the young dude, Penix Jr., for later. So what they did, because they got the talent on the outside, they said, we want to have success now and later. Now, the now success is part of the growth that's going to be the base for the later success. So it's where are they now? Everybody thinks Tampa win this game. This reminds me of a young Dallas team going up against Philadelphia. It was a great defensive team, and you got to overcome them. It is either this one or the next one. I still got Atlanta winning this division. I'll pick them to win this game, but I guarantee you they'll win the second game. And I guarantee you they're going to win the South. And I'm going to be right ultimately in the end because that's when you really determine the win. I'm still taking Atlanta this time around.
Mike, you said all of that to say the wrong answer, Mike. Come on, Mike. You're supposed to be the expert, Mike.
Tampa's playing good.
That's what I was about to say. Right now, I think Tampa is playing way too good for them to beat Tampa, and especially Baker Mayfield is looking like,
to beat Atlanta.
Yeah, I think they're playing way too good for the Falcons to win. The Bucks is definitely going to win this. I think it'll be a high-scoring game, and Baker Mayfield is just playing too good of a football right now. He's confident, and he's also quiet. I remember Killer was saying as long as he stay quiet, he'll play well. But right now, he's quiet and confident. And when somebody got that confidence and they quiet about it, they're super dangerous. And right now, he got his team rallying around him. It seems like they're playing football. They're having fun. And I don't see Atlanta beating them. And I know I got to fly through the Atlanta airport, so don't stop me about this. Don't try to switch my flights because of it. I'm just saying what I believe. The Falcons will not win this.
Still riding in the two with them demons, son.
That's what Kenneth Copeland said, right?
Kenneth Copeland don't like all that, man. You flying commercial, you riding in the two with them demons. That's what Kenneth Copeland said, not me.
Oh man.
Look, man, this is listen, outside of the Kansas City Chiefs, nothing has gone as I expected this fucking season, to be totally honest with you. Look, we had not expected the Commanders to be winning the division. We did not expect the Minnesota Vikings to be winning the division. I'm not going to say yes or no. I did have Tampa Bay as my sleeper team, but for them to be winning the division right now, it's crazy. The Seattle Seahawks are winning their division. Texans probably. And Pittsburgh Steelers, no, we didn't think that they would be winning the division right now. Buffalo Bills, I'm not going to say that. It was either them or Miami for me. This is a hard call for me, pause. Because I actually like Tampa Bay as a team, but I'm a Kirk Cousins fan because niggas tried to tag this nigga forever, and he fucking beat the system on the franchise tag. They franchised this nigga, he got richer and richer and richer, and then he be doing his little dance when they win. Kirk got the jewelry on, he be on the jet doing the. I like
that's that. What made him cool right there.
That right there made me.
Went cool, Cam. I said the same thing on the show, Cam. I said the same thing. Because Kirk, remember, first, we ain't really like Kirk because Kirk was taking RG3 job in Washington.
Yeah.
Remember, RG3 came in that first year. Hey, man, we got us a brother quarterback doing it. Then he kind of got hurt, and Kirk was always battling. But Kirk played the game. Kirk said, oh, okay. I ain't going to be scared of that word franchise tag.
Right.
I'll throw it around like boogeyman.
Right.
He said, I'm going to just go on do it.
Right.
You know? damn, he showed something.
Yeah.
And right, in Minnesota putting all that jewelry on him. He's coming out.
Yes, he was looking good.
Acting like a brother.
Yeah.
Acting like us.
Yeah.
All of a sudden now everybody, man, Kurt pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yo, when Kurt put that jewelry on, he hit the.
Right.
I said, yo, I fuck with Kurt, B. I fuck with Kurt.
I said the same thing.
Right.
The same
Right.
thing.
And not only
Makes
that,
me like Kurt.
right. And back to your point about RG3, like you say, he went through a hard time. And I remember, and see, I look at things, of course, I got to analyze his football play, and I like what he did. That's why I bought the franchise tag. Because like you said, the boogeyman. Everybody hates the franchise tag. He embraced it because he seen the salary going up. And he kept getting richer and richer for quarterbacks. But I also like when he was getting discrepancy because of the RG3 thing, and he had a great game.
Right.
And he came off the field. He said, "Do you like that?" And
Right.
Oh shit! Then they kept playing it all day the next few days. Do you like that, Kirk Cousins? And what did he do? He copywrote it and made money off. Do you like that? So he owns the phrase. Do you like that? I like smart niggas like that. I'm rooting for
That
Kirk.
was a killer move.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I fuck with Kirk Cousins. I want Atlanta to win, but I'm going with Tampa Bay. I just want to get
Right. I did an interview with him when all that was going down, and he had just got out of his grandma's van. This joker been making all this money. And he was driving his grandma's van. The only reason he got rid of it is because somebody ran into it and wrecked it.
Wow.
I said, boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nigga said we gonna play this under the radar. Act like we ain't getting this money. But I'm a big Kirk Cousins fan, absolutely. But I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay.
Okay, and then Mike, on Sunday, the Cowboys will play the Steelers. There is a possibility Micah Parsons may not play this game due to a high ankle sprain. What do you expect to happen on this game, and who do you think will win?
I'm so scared here, guys. I'm worried, and I told you I'm going to be worried about these next few games. I really am. That's why I thought the Davante Adams possibility was just manna from heaven, just a gift from God. You know what I mean? I was like, throw it down. Y'all go have it.
Nigga say, yo, Micah Parsons get hurt, give us Davante Adams.
Yeah. Who thinks like that, Mike?
Like, yo, they ain't even on the same side of the ball, pause. Mike is wild, man. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm worried now. The only thing that I got here is, even though I know I watched Justin Fields mount to come back and do pretty good, I'm still holding on that I'm taking Dak Prescott over Justin Fields. I don't take Dallas defense over Pittsburgh's defense, but I'm taking the quarterback over Justin Fields. They are still in shambles at the quarterback position. That's the one thing that gives Dallas the opportunity.
Nah, Mike. I'm going to disagree with you again. I think the Steelers will put too much pressure defense-wise on Prescott. And I also think that the Steelers are going to be aggressive and they're going to run the ball. And we know that Dallas can't stop the run. We know they can't stop the run. And then when you add in that they don't have Parsons, they're not going to have Cook, and they're not going to have DeMarcus, I don't see what leg you're standing on, Mike, for real.
Right. I understand. Certainly not that run defense leg.
Yeah.
Not on the leg. I just told you I'm standing on Dak Prescott's arm. That's what I just told you. I'm off the legs. I'm off his arm.
We'll see, Mike. I'm bringing you a Steelers hat, so from now on, when they beat the Cowboys, do you want to wear the Steelers hat? You want to go on record right now that if they win, you'll wear the Steelers hat, or how we're looking on this? You got on mustard already.
Already halfway there.
Or you're halfway there. All you need is black.
This is a great rivalry. This is a great rivalry here when you talk Dallas and Pittsburgh. So, I got something with this. My last ring has the sting of the name of the Pittsburgh Steelers right there, if you know what I mean. So, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we can
Talk
get that.
that
We can
talk,
do that.
Mike.
You wear that cowboy hat, I wear that Steeler hat. It's blasphemy to do it, but we can make that bet.
Okay.
We'll wear it the next.
All
We'll
right.
make that bet.
Yeah. I already bought the hat for you, Mike. I want you to know it matches your shirt.
Let me ask: do you guys have Jacksonville or Chicago or the Carolina Panthers on y'all guys' schedule this season?
Ooh, the Cowboys.
Yeah, like either Jacksonville, Chicago Bears, or Carolina Panthers. No, then I don't pick
The
y'all.
Panthers, yeah.
Well, then that's the only game I'm gonna pick for y'all this season. Let me know when y'all play the Panthers, and I'll pick you guys. Outside of that, you're losing every weekend when it's time for me to make my picks. No, y'all not gonna win, man. Absolutely not. And they play in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga.
No, they're not willing.
Nah, the
in
terrible
Pittsburgh.
towels is out, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Y'all are not gonna win in Pittsburgh. Absolutely not. No. I ain't gonna get in that detail against Mase got.
Hey,
No.
dog, let me tell y'all something, dog. That is a different scene playing in Pittsburgh. Oh my God, man! When I first played that dude, it's like when you go in the stadium, everybody has that towel waving, and it's almost if you ain't waving that towel, they gonna kick you out of the stadium, your whole family out the state. It's like, I'm like, come on, man, that shit ain't gonna save nobody. I'm about to bust your ass.
I was a nigga like that too when I played I like to play away games more than home games because
Right.
you can shut people up. I used to love shutting the other school up. Like, shut up.
Oh,
I
let me
love
give
that.
y'all
Turn
the
me
best
on.
one.
Awesome.
I'm gonna give you the best story I got with that kind of stuff, and I can say this is where they got me back. I don't know if I ever told you. Oh my God, them jokers got me good. Them jokers got me good. This is when I had gotten suspended. I had all had the problem in the hotel and everything, and I was coming back off for my suspension.
Mike, not to cut you off. Which time?
But,
You
okay, oh goddamn. I only got that unwanted vacation once.
Okay,
You
I
understand what
I
I'm
got
saying?
you. All right.
I only got it one time. But let me tell you what these jokers did. I had this little thing I did before every game where I go down the sideline, I want to touch every little marker on the field. That means I'm going to get 100 yards. In my head, if I touch every marker, I'm going to get 100 yards. So as I'm going down to the sidelines, everybody knew about it. These kids, I had gone through a lot of stuff that week with everything, and people saying I had done something that I didn't do, and it was all over the news. So these kids, at the end of the field, in a warm, they came together. They had a shirt on. It said, Michael Irvin, role model. Role model. I said, oh, that's so nice of them, man, to say that. You know what I mean? I'm going through stuff. And I did this right here to them. Like, as soon as I did that, the other two kids got in it. It said Michael Irvin, role model. Not role model, parole model.
Oh, parole model. Nigga put the PA.
Right, they put a PA in it. So it said Michael Irvin, role model. Yeah, Michael Irvin, parole model. I said, oh, these jokers right here.
Yeah, they launched you. They launched you, nigga.
Yeah, that was the best one they got.
launched
Though.
Okay.
They got me with it.
So we got two more games that we're going to talk about. So the Ravens will play the Bengals. Ahead of the game, Joe Burrow said, I have to be aggressive out the gate. I'm going to have to be damn near perfect. So, Mike, do you think that'll work this game? Who do you think has it?
This is going to be an interesting game, too, now, because here, I know Lamar Jackson had problems beating Patrick Mahomes because you got to play great late. And though he has a lot of dynamic plays, he does some kind of bad things sometimes. Just, I don't know what he thinks about sometimes. Last week, you're killing Buffalo. This game's over. Slide. But you jump trying to make something happen and you fumble that ball. So you make that mistake with Patrick Mahomes. You make that mistake with the killer over there in Cincinnati. You lose that game. Joe Burrow is a killer. He's okay. So now they're the best team, Baltimore Ravens, and I'll take the Baltimore Ravens. But Lamar Jackson has to be sharp, and they got to get this thing out front. It can't be a close game, or they will lose.
Yeah, I think the Ravens run the ball, and they run the ball without any problem against the Bengals. I think Burrow would definitely try to connect with Chase. That's going to be a good thing for him to do. But I just don't see them beating the Bengals. I mean, beating the Ravens right now. I like the Ravens.
This is a really, really interesting game. Probably the best
Hard
game.
game.
Probably the best game of the weekend because there's also an in-division battle. And Ravens look like they finally hit all cylinders last week. They look like, okay, this is the Ravens that we were expecting to come in. But also Cincinnati won their first game last week, and Davante Adams looked like, Davante Adams, pardon me. Jamar Chase is looking like okay, I'm over it. I'm not getting my money. Let me do what the fuck I got to do. He's smiling in the locker room. He's happy they won a game. I would like to go with the Bengals because, I'm a Joe Burrow fan. But Ravens look really good. Not just last week, the week before, even though they let Dallas come back and get 19 points in the fourth. Derrick Henry, I think, figured it out with this offensive line. He also figured it out with Action Jackson. And Harbaugh figured out how to use both of them at the same time. And last week, they just looked sensational. I'm going to go with the Ravens. My heart is with Joe Burrow and the crew. But like Mike said, Joe Burrow is a killer. And he's healthy.
Killer.
He's an assassin. He's healthy. If he has a happy receiver and his offensive line fucking staying on point, that's been Joe Burrow. Even the year that he went to the Super Bowl, was sacked the most that particular year. Like, this offensive line got to make sure this nigga don't get hurt. Help the nigga out, y'all. What the fuck? But I got to go with the Ravens. They looked too good last week.
Right. And then after a pretty bad loss to the Ravens, the Bills will play the Texans. Stephon Diggs will be facing his former team. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup. Mike, how do you expect this game to go?
Now, last time he played his former team, the Texans got him 12 targets. I think he had like 90 yards. And I think they'll certainly, no, they won't. I know. They'll certainly make sure they have a concerted effort to get him the football. And early, they're going to get him the football because remember, he's like me. You give me some passes early, then all of my anger and emotions works with you, works for you. If you wait too late, my anger and emotions gonna work at you. You know what I'm saying? So you want to get him some balls early because he's going up against his own team, so you can get that emotion working for you. And I do got the Texans winning this ball game. I think the Texans here, Stroud was rusty last week. I think they take off here.
I really do believe that the Texans will win this. I like the Texans in this game, especially because this is Diggs' first time facing against Josh Allen. I even got Josh being picked off in this game. Because sometimes when you go to a new team, you start sharing offense and different things like that, and I think it leads to definitely a pick, and Texans win this in a very high scoring game. I think it'll be a high scoring game, but I like the Texans over the Bills.
I'm gonna go with the Bills. I think they're gonna try and do too much stuff on Diggs. Think about it, man. Listen, man. And I love us. Us. And when I say us, I love black. Got a black receiver, black quarterback, and a black coach. Like, we gonna kill these niggas trying to violate you like that, nigga. Fuck, they try to get rid of you like you ain't one of them niggas. And then he's gonna be over emotional and try to overdo it. And that's just how niggas is. Cause they emotional. And I think that Josh Allen doesn't miss Stephon Diggs at all. I don't think he misses him. I actually think that he's happy he's not there. But Mase made a good point. He might share information. But I am going to go with the Buffalo Bills because I think emotions will be running too high, and I don't think it's going to work in their favor.
Good points. Okay, well, that is all the time that we have for today. Mike, it was a pleasure to have you on the show.
Mike, thank you again for being here, man. We can't wait.
Yeah.
See you
Always,
next week.
man. Always now. Come on now, but make sure Timmy Cam on them dates now. Send them to me because we want to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you.
We want to get there the night before so we can get out the night before.
Yeah. As we should. As we should.
Yeah.
As we should.
Okay.
I'm gonna call you.
That's what we go.
Yeah.
All right, make sure you do. We're gonna do that.
All right, get ready for your
You're
Steelers hat.
You're invited now.
Get ready for your Steelers hat, Mike.
You better get ready. You better get ready to wear that blue and silver. And I want your clothes matching the hat. That's what I'm saying. I want you to tie that thing together. All right, guys.
All right, Mike.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the outcome. But thank you guys all for watching. And as always, it is what it is.
What you want, nigga? Everything, nigga, super size. Two Big Macs, like when they doing them 2 for $5.